As a Canadian, all I can say is what the hell, bro? Like, what is going on with this? Like, Nintendo. Okay, this is one of the. This is how you know, in my opinion, I did not get a Switch 2 at launch. I'm letting you know. I don't own a Switch 2. I didn't want a Switch 2 because from all the craziness I've been hearing, from going on, all the lunacy with the whole bricking, all the craziness with like games like Welcome Tour, all the insanity with how they keep messing up Mario Kart World and people are going back to Mario Kart 8. So Nintendo's now getting mad at them for it, and everyone's assuming that it's only a matter of time before they throttle service on Mario Kart 8 to force you guys to get the new Mario Kart World. I don't know, all speculation, but stuff like this really makes me dislike Nintendo as a company. And don't get me wrong, I loved Nintendo. I love them so much. They're the reason I got into video games in the first place. Like most people, to be honest with you. But holy hell, man. What are you doing? You generally do not care about the public. But anyway, I digress. Let's get into this. Nintendo raising Switch prices in Canada. And let's go. Because I want to know what's causing them to raise prices in Canada. The Switch 2 just launched. It's going for $4.99 in the US. $6.99 in Canada because the Canadian dollar is a very weak currency. I'm not lying to you. So we're going to see what happens here. Nintendo is set to change the price of the Switch, making it more expensive in Canada. Okay, keyword Canada. I wonder, will there be other studios, other countries? Who knows? But let's keep going. The company announced on Monday that based on market conditions, a number of its products will see a price change in the country. These products include the Nintendo Switch, the OLED model, Nintendo Switch, the original I guess, Nintendo Switch Lite, physical and digital Nintendo Switch game. Why would the digital need to go up? Why would the digital need to be increased? It's not a physical product, so it just magically, it's going up randomly, just because. Okay. Digital Nintendo Switch games and even more Nintendo Switch accessories. Is there a reason for it? The Switch 2, Nintendo says, won't be impacted by the upcoming changes. Neither will Switch 2 games or accessories. Can I just point out the insanity of this? Normally when a new console comes out, the previous console goes down in price. Am I mistaken? No. So what the hell is going on here? Like what is happening? I am so genuinely confused with this company. But yeah. The Switch 2 prices won't be impacted by the upcoming changes. Neither will Switch 2 games or accessories. Exact pricing wasn't revealed with the announcement. However, Nintendo says that we will be shared on August 1st via the Nintendo Canada website. Wow. I've never seen... Wow. Greed-tendo is real. I'm telling you right now, this company sucks, man. Oh my gosh. I used to love you so much. I used to respect you so much. It's nuts. The news of the price changes come after Donald Trump said that he was cutting all trade talks with Canada. The latest comments seem to be enough to force the change for Nintendo. No. Because this wouldn't make any sense. This wouldn't. You think I don't read the news? This wouldn't make any sense. Dude. Okay. So, due to the fact that the Canadian government was going to have a digital service tax, like a DST, on online goods and whatnot, Donald Trump said, okay, all bets are off the table, you're greedy fuck, get out of here. Then, but that was old from the Justin Trudeau political party in Canada, which also screwed things up. Fast forward now, Justin Trudeau's out of office, we have a new prime minister. Justin Trudeau really sucked and he ruined the country, but it is what it is. And yeah, but with that being said, Canada then removed, the new party removed the DST, the digital service tax. So Donald Trump said talks with Canada and trades are back on the table. Why would that affect Nintendo when that's already been resolved? Remember, this is just Nintendo. PlayStation didn't do this. Xbox didn't do this. Trades with copper, steel, aluminum, and lumber didn't even budge like that. So why would a random Japanese video game company shift like that on Canadian soil? That is so weird. What is going on? All right. Anyway. This isn't the first time Nintendo has made price changes to its hardware in recent months. Just days before the Switch 2 pre-orders were set to open up in the United States and Canada, Nintendo delayed them and announced a jump in price for a number of accessories, which they did do. The company also follows both Microsoft and Sony, announcing price increases for its Xbox Series and PlayStation 5 systems, respectively. For Microsoft, the changes took place globally. For Sony, however, they were limited to certain regions for the time being. I do remember the fact that Xbox's was globally, which was really weird, but I also remember the fact that PlayStation 5 selected different countries and increased the price for them that way. So, Insider Gaming has reached out to Nintendo for comment on why only Canada is seeing the change, and if the Switch could see price increase in the United States and elsewhere. As of publishing, no response has been received. What do you think of Nintendo making these changes? I'll tell you right now. The fact that Nintendo is making these changes only in Canada, a smaller country with only roughly 40 million people, 50 million people, versus the United States that has 300 plus million. Not the UK either, not Mexico either. It tells me that this is just a test. It is a test, and they do plan to increase the price of Nintendo Switches in the United States, in Great Britain, in Mexico. They just haven't done it yet. They're just testing it out with Canada, because Canada's smaller. So, we're going to see, though. Like I said, it's all speculation, but we're going to see how this plays out, because what the hell? This is so weird. It is such a weird thing. And it's one of the reasons why I'm actively avoiding Nintendo right now for the Switch 2. Granted, again, I loved this company, but you gotta admit, they've been moving so creepily, like so bizarre. Like, there's a rumor that they're getting sued by the Brazilian government. Like, there's so much weirdness going on around this company, and they're getting exposed left and right. Every 3 days, a new thing is happening with Nintendo, and it's getting bizarre. I don't know. But let me know your thoughts and opinions, man. Do you agree with Nintendo increasing prices because they have the right to as a company? Or do you think they're out of their ever-flipping mind and this is slowly the downfall of a beloved video game giant? I don't know. Of course, you know the drill, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you enjoy not only my reactions and my gaming commentary, let me know in the description. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Alright, I'm gone. Later.